feels so good to be back. Hey! Hi! Hello! It's Jay. Hey, y'all. How is everybody? Yeah, welcome back. Actually, welcome back to me, because I have not been here in forever. Hope everybody's day's been going very well. I know mine has. I'm filming a video, which is awesome. I'm getting back into the groove of things like how they used to be. So I kind of just went MIA on everything for a little bit. I had some life happen to me, had to deal with some things, personal issues and family issues and just all of that. If I'm gonna just hop right back into creating content and like out of nowhere, I know that people are gonna be like, what happened? So I figured my first video coming back, I could just do a little get ready with me, kind of test how this recording videos in my RV is gonna go, because if you haven't heard, I live in an RV now. Lots of stuff has happened. That's why I wanted to make a video, just do a very easy video for me. I'm just gonna put on a beat and have some fun and play with some makeup and just walk you guys through what I've been going through for like the past few months. So get ready. Now I figure doing a get ready with me would just be easier for me because I can just go through the motions of putting on makeup, and talking will be a little bit easier, and talking videos are kind of nice. I love watching talking videos, so why not make one? So let's do this. So I'm just going to like kind of de-robe my face, which is just pretty much my glasses. So I'm just gonna throw that on and we're gonna start doing some stuff and talking. Alright. So I'm just gonna put my Milk Hydro Grip Primer all over my face real quick. Alright, primer on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start letting it get a little tacky, and I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow. We're gonna go for like a fall vibe today. Sometimes when I tell myself, oh hey, I'm gonna do this type of eye look, I never end up doing it. I don't know why, just sometimes it doesn't happen. I'm just going to buff this out. And we are priming our lids with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I forget what shade this one is. And then we're gonna go ahead and set it. I'm gonna find my Laura Mercier powder to set my eyes with and my brush, while I kind of, I guess dive into the first part of my story. Well, so, I was really going on strong, doing a lot of business stuff, and doing a lot of, stuff that I thought I was gonna end up getting into, like, business-wise. And, so I have business ventures. It's not like I'm rich or anything. Trust me. But I'm trying to do things in my life to where I don't have to work a 9-to-5 anymore. I don't have to work for another company or another person or anything like that. I wake up and I work for myself. Okay, we have powdered these lids pretty well, I believe. We're gonna start putting on some eyeshadow. Honestly, I think I'm going to tap into Heartlit in Bloom palette. It has a lot of really good matte neutrals. Oh, it smells so good. I'm gonna start out with some of the neutrals from that one, and then we're gonna build it up and go from there. So I'm gonna go into the eyeshadow color Jet Setter. I really enjoy finding ways to break the stigma of my 9-to-5, and I had a couple things up my sleeve. I was working on a lot. I had a lot on my plate. My job was getting really intense, so I had a lot going on. Also, my sister, she was graduating high school, and I was having to plan the graduation party and everything. Her birthday was also the day of her graduation. Like, the day she walked was her birthday. So it was a little difficult planning things. Okay, I think I'm kind of done with this color. I kind of want to pop a lighter color on the top just to kind of blend it out a bit. I think we're gonna go into Flower Child and start buffing that Jet Setter up into my brow bone real fast. After just going through a lot, all of a sudden, day after my sister graduated, she unexpectedly moves out. We're actually gonna go into a new color, the color Leader in the Tartelette and Bloom palette. I'm gonna start packing that into the very outer corner of my eye and start blending it in. We're gonna start really smoking out this super neutral eye, but we're gonna cut crease it and make it a lot more jazzy. So, yeah, the day after she graduates and she walks the stage, she moves out, and it was very unexpected, very emotional, lots of mixed feelings still about the situation. That was like the first, like, I'm drifting slowly away from like social media, because dealing with that was pretty hard. I really enjoyed having my sister around, especially having our mother gone. It was just really nice. And to have her all of a sudden leave and you don't really expect it, and you're like, wait, what's going on? Well, that was one kicker that really started kicking me off getting on my phone and social media and stuff like that. And then after that, when summer started, our job gets nuts. The Katie leaving was really hard. The business getting really difficult was really hard. And going through the emotional stuff that I was going through, and then having to deal with that, it was like, whoo! Like, can we take a break? A little bit of a break, please. Okay, it's looking really good. I'm kind of liking how it's coming out, but I kind of want to, like, make it more deeper. I think we're going to go in with one more color from the Tartelette and Bloom palette. We're going to go in with the really dark shade. It's called Smoke Show, and I think it's the darkest one from this palette, actually. So I'm just going to start packing that. When summer hit, I pretty much didn't want to continue my business ventures. It was really hard to just deal, because I was so upset with what was actually going on in my life. I didn't want to deal with it, so I was so upset with it, I just didn't deal with anything, if that makes sense. So a lot of self-reflecting and a lot of healing had to happen for me to really get through all of that, because we also dealt with having to move. Having to move was really difficult. All of our things had to go into a storage unit. We were not moving into another apartment. We had no plan because we were trying to get a house. So why go get a lease if you're literally about to get a mortgage? So we had to put all of our things into a storage unit, and mind you, we had to get 2 huge storage units just to fit everything. Okay, so it started raining, so if you hear any kind of background noise, I am so sorry. That's what it is. So that's why I got a bit more darker outside and stuff, and my lighting is kind of suffering somewhat inside of here, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease real fast with the same concealer that I was using, that Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, I cut the crease really good. Didn't make it super duper bright. So I'm going to go in with some kind of really metallic-y type shadow. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with Deja Vu from the Androgyny palette. I'm hoping this metallic will go good with all of the other browns I have on my lid. We're just gonna see. Well, anyways, y'all, oh, that is pretty. I went through a lot of this stuff over the summer. You know, things were just really hard at this point, having to deal with everything being in a storage unit, having pretty much nothing of ours on us, you know, and living out of suitcases. Me and Lori were dead set on staying at a extended stay hotel. They have a lot of extended stay hotels here where we live at on the south side of Houston, because NASA's over here and the water, and a lot of people come from out of town. So we were gonna stay in an extended stay hotel. Lo and behold, that definitely was not going to happen. We get to this extended stay, and mind you, we don't have a lot of money because we're moving out of the apartment already. It's really expensive to stay in a very, very nice one. Usually they require a deposit, just like a apartment would, and usually you have to pay the first month right then and there up front. So I didn't want to spend $2 grand a month on an extended stay, so I went and tried to find the cheapest extended stay I could, and that one was all the way in a okay, it wasn't the bad part of town, but it wasn't like the greatest part of town. This is looking really pretty, y'all. I'm really liking this. I think I'm gonna smoke out the outer quarters with that dark color I used from the Tartelette in Bloom palette. So yeah, we get to this extended stay, and it's the cheapest one I could find and with the quickest availability. So I was like, whatever, like I'm willing to deal with pretty much anything at this point. We get there and it was one of the worst kept hotels. I'll just tell you right now, that was one of the crappiest hotels, motel, whatever, things I've ever stayed in my entire life. I could not believe the condition of this place. There was just many things wrong with that extended stay. It had roaches really bad. I mean, like, really bad. It was just very dirty, and people just randomly would come into our hotel room, even though I would have it locked, and I'd have the do not disturb sign on, and it's like, it's the middle of the night and we're sleeping. Like, why are you trying to come inside my hotel room? Okay, I'm just gonna pop a little of the shade Charmer from the Tartelette in Bloom palette in my inner corner just to brighten it up. So we could not stay at this extended stay. We pretty much sat there and we didn't know what to do at first, but then oddly enough, by coincidence, by how weirdly the universe works, my dad and my stepmom had called me. I was like, hey, we finally moved into our house, because they were waiting to move into their house. And they're like, we don't live in the RV anymore, and we know that y'all are waiting to move into a house. Do y'all want to stay in the RV while y'all are waiting for the house? And I was like, yes, please. So that's why I'm in this. That's why I'm here right now in the RV recording, because we still live here, and it is really hard filming. I thought it was gonna be easy. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna set everything up and just go at it. But no, filming is a lot harder in the RV. Living in an RV is just hard, period. I didn't realize it when my dad and stepmom were telling me. It's a little hard living in an RV, only because of the limited space. Okay, I'm really liking this. I have an idea. I think I'm going to pop another metallic, but on the center of my eyelid, to kind of give this deja vu color some dimension. I'm gonna take the shade Frosting from this Androgyny palette. It's this really pretty, like, gold type shade, and then I'm just gonna pat it on the center of my eyelid. Let's see if I can do this. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah, buddy. Okay, yeah, that gave it some dimension. And I'm just gonna do that to the other lid as well. Okay, yes, I am feeling the fall vibes finally from this look. I think we're gonna go ahead and just move on. We're gonna go ahead with the whole base of my face. Alright, it's been a little bit since I put on my primer actually, so I'm just gonna spray my face a little bit with the Quick Fix, just to kind of refreshen my primer a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and start laying down the foundation. Alright, let's lay our face down. I'm going to be using some Tarte foundation. I'm going to be using the Shape Tape hydrating foundation, actually. So, I'm going to go ahead and just scrape some out onto my mixing palette so I can start beauty blending away. So, currently right now I'm using a beauty blender sponge. I've never bought beauty blender. I've never really bought beauty blenders. I've never been like a beauty blender stan or anything like that. I've always bought Real Techniques. I have been a Real Techniques stan. I'm trying them out because I'm doing a trial test right now of like what blender actually performs better, because I'm putting it up against my Real Techniques often. I'm always side by side comparing them, or photo comparison, long wear comparison, stuff like that. So anyways, going through everything that I had to just deal with when it came to my job and my sister and everything like that. Then moving, you know, putting everything in storage. And when I tell you, like, you are living out of suitcases, you are living out of suitcases. I mean, like, you can't really bring much around with you all the time. So it's like, that's why I've been downsizing my makeup collection and stuff like that. I still have to go through the storage unit and stuff like that. We're slowly downsizing. It takes a while, though, but oh my lord. The emotional toll, just everything, and missing my mom. And I'm not gonna say, like, sit here and be like, my life is so difficult, because it's definitely not. It is nowhere near as difficult as how some people have to live their lives, you know what I mean? But all of that is a lot of the reason why I just been MIA. Things have been hard to do. I mean, look at me trying to film in an RV. Like, I'm slowly, like, trying to figure it out, but still, it's very difficult. Oh, just letting y'all know, I am lightening / concealing, whatever, brightening with the Tarte Shape Tape. But once my dad and stepmom had approached us about the whole RV situation, me and Lori realized we were going to be able to have a little bit of stability staying in an RV, even though it wasn't permanent or anything. It was going to be a lot more stable and a lot more comfortable than a hotel. So we got the RV from them, went and found a RV park, and just set the RV down. And now that's what we've been doing. That's what we've been dealing with. The moment we got the RV down, my car started messing up, so we started dealing with car problem. You know, I was really wanting to start my own brand and just get into the game of the beauty industry and stuff, and I just really realized that what I truly want to do, if I am going to get in the beauty industry, I want to do something revolutionary. When I was planning on doing lip scrubs and formulating in my toner, even though I was literally working with chemical engineers and cosmetic formulators, it still didn't feel, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't want to say like it didn't feel right, because it did feel right, but it didn't feel me. Overall, this time, just reflecting on everything, I just realized that all that I had worked on, as awesome and cool and great and proud of it that I was, I didn't want it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do what I had been planning. Simple as that. So I pretty much threw everything out the window. Ever since then, have been in a boat of trying to figure out what I'm going to do. We're gonna start putting some bronzer on because I look so washed out. I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. You know, it was hard for me to want to go on social media anymore because it was just hard, you know? I just was all the time sitting worrying about Katie and worrying about bills and worrying about finding a house and worrying about this and worrying about that. Even my health has been acting a little weird, and I'm about to lose my really good health insurance. I've got to go get my own, which is like, why am I complaining? Everybody's got to get their own health insurance, Jay. But it really scares me because I'm just really afraid to lose really good coverage, you know? Adulting. Lots of things holding me back, and lots of, like, even though now that I'm like a lot better and that it's been a while since a lot of things have happened, I'm just not posting, I'm not doing nothing. And I just really realized that some social media platforms were not made for me. And all these platforms I was on were just not focused on positivity. And I realized after a while that I was just doing social media all wrong. I was not using it how I wanted to. I was just like, you know, I'm gonna revamp everything. So that's why I came back to YouTube. I'm just like, you know, I am not gonna get on Facebook anymore. I'm just not going to get on Instagram really much anymore. I do enjoy Snapchat. Being able to really check up on people's lives very quickly and not have to like scroll mindlessly for hours, you know? It's like a very quick checkup on people's lives, and I like that because I care about so many people. Even if I don't talk to them daily, I still care about, you know, how they're doing and everything like that. I really wanted to come back to YouTube because it made me the most happiest. Making videos just made me feel me. Through all of this crap that I had to deal with, I was getting away from me. I just realized, you know, maybe I should put a lot of my time into different social media. That makes me feel a different way. But an amazing thing did happen while all of this craziness was going on. I did get engaged, which was really, really beautiful of a moment. What makes me happy is honestly like interacting with you guys and interacting with my internet fam, and that's what truly makes me happy, because I've never had such a loving community of people, like a group of friends, you know, like my family, pretty much my internet family. I call you guys my internet family because I've never had such a loving group of people be so strong and be so bonded in every which way. So moving forward, we're going to move forward in the story and also with our makeup. We're going to go ahead and do our brows real fast before I finish up the eyes. This is actually a new brow product I've never used. I'm literally trying to get it out of the box. It's the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. A lot of people talk really highly of it. It was on sale, so I was like, why not? Why don't I go ahead and try it, you know, because why not? I'm gonna go do my other brow real quick and I will be right back. Okay, so I somewhat enjoy the brow pencil. I think I am going to have to go over it with some brow gel and then probably clean it up with some concealer, but I really like the texture of that pencil, so I'm okay with it. And this is like the moment of silence. So anyways, I have this beat almost nearly finished and we're almost pretty much done like recapping my life. Okay, maybe not like my life, but like the past 6 months of my life. So I think for just the sake of it, I think we're gonna go take the green from the Androgyny palette. I think it's going to look perfect underneath my eye. Yo, bring me the apple orchard. Like, I am ready for cozy blankets and slippers. Okay, I also popped a little of that frosting on the inner corner of my eye. We're just gonna line the eyes with my handy dandy NYX Epic Ink Liner. This thing is like one of the greatest like drugstore considered eyeliners. It's not a felt tip, it's actual brush tip. So it glides on really, really well, and it seems to never dry out as quick as the other drugstore ones that I bought, so I've really enjoyed it. Oh, it never fails. Every time I do one eye of my eyeliner, no matter what type of eyeliner, they start watering so bad. No joke, my routine is I put on eyeliner on one eye and then I put it down and then I continue my makeup and then I usually finish my eyeliner and mascara and everything because my eyes water way too bad. But let's go ahead and figure out this lipstick color because we're going so fall. I don't know if maybe I have a really good nude. We're gonna search real fast. It's a really pretty color by Joseph Colors. It's the one called Desert Suede. No lip liner usually in the cold months because lip liner generally dries me out. Okay, I really like it. I really like the color. I really do. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye of my eyeliner. Oh, I'm gonna put on some highlighter real quick. I'm gonna put on the Becca the Skin Perfector highlighter. It's the one in Moonstone. So having a lot of things just happen was just really hard. But now that we are really settled into the RV, we are slowly getting my car fixed and back to normal. It seems like we're able to like take back our life somewhat because everything was so chaotic for so long. Alright, I think we're almost done with the final look, honestly. I think I'm just gonna pop a little lip gloss on the lips and then it will be perfecto. Okay, and then I'm gonna finish up with lip gloss. I'm gonna use the Anastasia one, the one in, I think it's Moon Jelly. I know it has a pink sheen to it. It was the closest lip gloss I could grab, so we're going with that. We've just been getting everything back on track, getting things in line. We have been trying to go through things in storage, donate things, sell things, just downsize. We're trying to just get our life back. Okay, we're gonna take the all-nighter and spray it one more time all over the face. But I'm really ready to just start doing me again, start making things that make me happy again, and really start making content again. I think I just need to stop worrying and start making and start creating and just make myself happy. Hopefully you guys like the look. I'm pretty much, I think, done. I love it. It's really like not what I'm used to doing on my face, but we're gonna go to work with it and see how well it works. If you guys happen to like my video, go ahead and give it a like and go ahead and subscribe and ring that little bell if you'd like to know whenever I start posting more content. I'm so glad I'm gonna be posting more, just more often and just more period. It's what I needed to do, and I've realized it's what I wanted to do all along. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I summed it up a little bit, just what's been going on in my crazy life, and you know, hopefully now that everybody's up to speed, we can just start going at it again. So anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys incredibly for all of the support and all the love and everything that you guys always give to me. As always, I'll see you guys next time, and peace out, Girl Scout.